Execration is lineup is like this. It's a statement, bro. They're saying, yeah, go ahead, try the group up. Blazing Duet, Blood Ode, Blood Awe, everything is...
It's more on Execration here. The onus is on them to pick up and step up. This is going to be a jungle Claude. And again, the game, it's all about Blacklist.
It's all about Blacklist, bro. Itomax is, I think, their only anchor for the early to mid game, so they need to capitalize and they need to speed up the Alice and the Claude farm.
Let's see. We have seen Kelra come in strong in the mid game, spike out. Here we go. Action up in the top lane. Starting up game number 1 in this Season 7 playoffs grand finals. Blacklist International versus Execration. Just a little bit of a fake out. Edward obviously doing A-okay. The rotations are coming back to normal. Playing it safe is wise. Taking his purple buff first while the King Kill VJ goes the opposite with the orange.
And I absolutely expect that Edward's going to have a fun time in that lane just because the glue kind of also just wants to play passive until you can get all of those skills.
Don't do much.
Yeah, he don't do much in the early game, so maybe Edward can do something creative here from the beginning.
Edward can... Actually, again, we've seen him do this just yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, or the day before. He picked up Hunter Strike, which after a few hits just buffs up your movement speed and makes you even more mobile.
Yeah.
Allows you to rotate, allows you to be part of fights you had no business joining prior without it. And I think that's the direction he's going in after picking up a casual magic defense item to last a little longer against Renzio. Rockar, let's talk about this bottom lane matchup. There is a huge presence by Blacklist there. It's Oheb's Harith. How do you think that's going to be panning out against Kelder's Alice?
The Harith and the Alice matchup is actually quite even in most phases of the game. So it's going to be up to these roams. Like you mentioned, this group up that Eson is keeping up together with Wise. This is what Execration is going to keep their eyes on. The rest of the lanes are going to have to play steady, but looks like bot lane is going to be something.
Oheb here. Oh, faces the Mamba looking for an ejector. Flicker in.
What?
Fails to find his target. He doesn't get finished off, though. No punish for Chaknu.
Again, for their attempt at the repeat, going for the early turtle here and maximizing the utilization of the beautiful Vendetta here. You get turtle and they get good amounts of punish as well on the bot side.
Yep, again, here we're seeing Renzio's glue not doing quite much in the early game. Can expect the same bot in mid up until he has the arsenal to cut right through the back line and threaten either an easy kill on Venus, even Oheb, even Wise. Like, honestly, all of these are prime targets for the grab.
That's right. Except maybe Oh My Venus right now, a little bit more difficult in the early game because of the scaling of SS's healing. Especially right now that they are trying to do a lot of stuff with the Rafaela. So, yes, as long as Blacklist sticks together, as usual, probably nothing is going to happen here in the early game here against them.
Yep, so far for Execration, they are down about 1,000 gold.
Not much.
That's to be expected again in the early to maybe early mid. This lineup does a good amount of nothing. It's all about finding these windows. Now,
Look
big
at that.
fight underneath the turret here. KLVJ getting some stacks up. Etomax placing himself well. Looking for a nice target for the Thunder's Rat. KLVJ, BMI out. He does have a good chunk of stacks. Look at how fast this Claude's walking.
It's real quick, man. Again, you kind of have to look at the Eson's Rafaela. Right? That's what he's been doing over and over again. He's been trying to slow down Chaknu's attempts at engaging. Like right now, though, that's going to be a flicker used out of nowhere. Purify going to be used by Oheb, making sure there's no kills happening for Exit.
Nice bait out. Again, Blacklist International, it's not like they're trying to force anything.
Not really.
They're not in that position. They can actually win fights reliably up until maybe early late. I'm pretty sure that they still have that in the bag, but just the same, clock's a ticking. Again, Execration, known to take it to 5 games, known to take it to 30, 40 minutes, and
50?
50? An hour still
50 minutes?
And still call it, still lock it in. Now Kelra coming from the back lines, giving over Turtle over here to Edward. Again, Wise here. This is an interesting decision for Wise to give it to Edward. Why might that be?
Again, you want the fast roams, right? Because Wise is gonna get gold consistently over and over again. Anyway, so Edward needs that extra oomph to kind of burst up the engagements, the skirmishes, right?
Get the shield.
Yeah.
Maybe the eye for an eye doesn't clock it anymore. Now Chaknu threatening. Oh, unstoppable force onto one. Doesn't need to purify just yet. They're all right. Etomax. From the sides.
Basically, Blacklist is just poking and poking and poking until something sticks here.
How about it?
That's right? And again, they're also trying to wait for Wise's timings on the items. Speaking of items, it seems like Blacklist is actually right on schedule, as well as Execration.
Yep.
I was about to say for Execration, if you are even on Blacklist at 6 to 7 minutes, you're actually golden.
Yep, Kelra here, right in the middle. Zaman Force dropped in. Ejector underneath the turret. Kelra's looking low. Oheb wants to find his man. Oh, Max gonna back up. Kill VJ, drawn first blood. Wise using the passive on Yu Sing Shin. Crits on the clock. Could not even clock in with some stats, ladies and gentlemen. First blood goes over to Execration and the first turret as well.
Crits galore, outer turret energy shields, they get the turret as well and the kill. Everything's going over to Blacklist so far at 5 minutes and 45.
But just the same, it looks like Execration wants to go for round 2. Oh, Blacklist not in good shape just yet. No mana on a chunk of them, I think.
Yeah, I think this should be fine to disengage for Blacklist. Again, you're trying to also buy some time for Edward. Guys, yet the camera is not looking at Edward for a lot. For a majority of this game. Usually, that's a good sign for a Vendetta player. If you're not noticed, if you're doing your job, just clearing the waves with your Electro Final Blow, that's your job. You're giving your team a huge win condition already.
Yep, and here we go. Potentially the last turtle of the game. If Blacklist doesn't make short work of this, Execration, they understand that they cannot contest. Easily taken here. Wise once more securing it while Edward up top just about to converge. Ooh, interesting. Rockhard, what do you make of this? Execration with their own version of the Ube strat. They're the ones who's sticking together here.
This is the thing. Execration, they're sticking together not to get kills, but to just not get erased, not to get picked off, which is very, very smart for Execration. You don't need to get a massive amount of gold. You just need a little bit of gold, slowly over time. Yeah, because you have a Claude, because you have an Alice.
Yep, and keeping this gold lead, tight, not even like trying to win, just keeping it tight is going to be key. Now, KLVJ at about a third of his health. Edward, so close, and yet so disciplined. Doesn't pop the execute. He knows he's not going to get anything out of that.
That's right.
But just the same, could that have been a bait? If Execration stayed maybe 2 or 3 seconds too long, then Blacklist may have capitalized.
Feels like it, right? I feel like at the same time, Edward could have gone for the runaround, get the healing from the Rafaela and the Estes, then fought. So I think that's what's on the back of the minds of the Execration players. It's like, guys, all right, we don't need to take anything right now. Just don't die.
Yep, keep it tight, keep it in. Keep
yeah.
it in, keep it close. A bait to the bait to the bait. I know you know, but what am I? Renzio split. Already baiting out the Electo final blow. Yo, that's a dead lane up top.
Really is.
Renzio's so good at keeping that isolation play going.
Yeah, and there's no way that Blacklist can actually take that without exposing their lineup to some vulnerability.
And just the same though, Blacklist finding that out, learning it along the process, and they adjusted perfectly, taking bottom lane all the way in.
Yeah, that's a lot of turrets down on the bottom lane. Since they can't really take anything up top, they're compensating on the bottom. And so funny for Blacklist.
And so perfectly so. Like that's the right thing to do. Now, KLVJ yet to miss a buff. He is still keeping it close, keeping it tight. The farm continues despite having suffered first blood. Again, this is so Execration. I can't believe it. We know Execration to be a team that's just so game to fight, especially in the regular season.
You know it.
But in the playoffs, wow, how far they've come, how much have they grown. Check this out, Edward, a little bit lost. Baby girl in no man's land. This is so deep, but wait, the fight actually is here. Split, caught out by the Zaman Force. Edward trying to find one, does not get the execute, misses.
Yeah, and the run man there for Renzio. Again, this guy just does not want to go down. And while all this is happening, look at KLVJ on the bottom side. What's his itemization looking like? Demon Hunter Sword is right there. Golden Staff coming up soon.
Yep, and he's picking a fight here with Edward. Kind of wins, I do think. Oh, ejector onto Esson. He survives. Renzio gets picked on by Wise. Is he gonna fall? In comes KLVJ to the rescue. Blazing duet doesn't get his man. Ejector onto the back. Oh, but Etomax already falls. Wise
Still alive, man.
Wise down.
Oh!
Kelra here. It's a trade. Core for cars, but Kel is still online. Kel is making the most of this scramble. 3-2, keeping that gold lead tight. Wow, I can't believe Kel got out of there.
That was unbelievable, actually. I really thought he was going to go. But then again, that's the discipline that we're talking about for Execration. They're not going all in all the time like what they did before. This time around, they look so like ahead of themselves, right? They are keeping it tight and keeping everyone in check. Guys, chill out, relax. You're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to give kills.
They're so well put together. The last time these two met in the regular season, they did twice. This was another story, a whole nother story completely. But now, oh my God, Blacklist International, every minute that goes by, Execration just gets stronger. I do believe our win rate predictions, our stats are going to be popping up very soon.
Yeah, for
we'll
sure.
see what those numbers look like. But right now, Edward caught out here from the back lines.
Poor guys.
Missiles. Oh, he's not going anywhere. The king gets his man as well as a turret. And I do think Blacklist making the most of this. Will
I
they?
think so,
A
yeah.
window for the Lord? No.
Too long. It's going to take way too long right now with the rest of Execration barreling down.
Oh, they're looking for one.
Kill.
This is the smallest the gold lead has ever been, man. Look at this.
Close.
They're actually close
Even.
now. They've closed the gap. And just like that, KLVJ able to make the most of the distraction play by Renzio, pushing down bottom. Rockhart, where does Execration go from here?
What do we say, man? As long as you're even with Blacklist, with a lineup like this, you're doing great, right? You got the Claude, who's getting maximum amount of gold. I believe he should be on 4th item right now. And that is at 11.5 minutes. That's the dream Claude right there.
Yeah. And given how much of the early game should have gone to Blacklist,
And Edward, right?
yes,
Edward was having a lot of fun.
And how Edward should have been working against Renzio, you're right. Execration is actually in great shape.
Yeah.
And that's an understatement because they suffered first blood.
Yeah.
They weren't getting any kills with Chakno, at least for the first, 5-6 minutes. And interestingly enough, I think it's just a matter of time before they start choking out Yusen Shin on Wise.
That's true. Again, Yisun Shin has the condition of having to be close to your target before you can make those crits happen. If you want the crit to reset, you need to go near the target, not far. And near and far is the ideal combo, but it's very difficult to do with a lineup like this, with a Blazing Duet in your face, with an ejector on the Chaknu,
With a grab.
with a grab,
Oh.
especially.
Execration playing on inevitability. The range game is on their side
Yes,
here.
exactly.
And Blacklist, what they want to do is they want to engage in your face, and they want to stay there given how much sustain they have. But is that going to be enough? Because, to be fair, even Etomax is building quite the arsenal himself. The next time we see another item check, we'll see exactly what what Renz Kadwa is up to, and of course what Etomax is up to as well. But
He's got some good stuff already.
let's see. Oh, Chakno might have walked into a death bush. No.
Yep, he's fine. Flicker will be expended though, so that
Worth
might
it.
be big. Right now, Blacklist sticking together.
Oh, Blazing Duet to the face! And they're gonna go for it. Venus falls. Kelra has his man. That's a triple kill for Dwayne Pinas. And that's a grab into the back lines. Wise falls. Only Edward is here. Where's Edward gonna go? They do take down Renzio. But Edward,
25 seconds.
What can Edward do? That's the Electro final blow. Oh, Etomas falls. They do not get the penetrate. But still, Chaknu, Kelra, and Kel are alive.
They are fine, and this is a lineup that can actually go for Lord if they want to, and they are.
Edward can't do anything.
Edward cannot do anything here. That's 1-1, level 15 on the Vendetta. He's probably got 3 items, but can it be enough?
Oh, wonderful window for Execration. Edward cannot steal. Edward cannot steal. Unstoppable force by Chaknu. Joshua Mongilog.
He's got the stuff, man. And that's going to be Lord going over to Execration. Massive amounts of push is going to be available to the red side squad.
Oh, talk about the double K connection. What about Chakra? The Chakra connection is what's breaking down the Ubi strat. Ladies and gentlemen, Luminous Lord marching down through mid. Again, perfect synchronization. All the teams in the MPL are so good at this. Once they have a chokehold, they're able to capitalize. Middle has been penetrated. That inhibitor falls. Let's see up top.
Yeah, that's gonna look like a very easy take there for Execration, but looks like that's gonna be the clear here for the minions. Chocnu's in trouble.
Ohem slays him. First death for Chocnu, but they do get bottom lane. I think that's worth it, given
That's
that
something.
Chocnu's rocking to pull yourself together. He's back in no time, 20 seconds.
Doesn't really mind it. It would have been great also for Exe if they got that top lane inhibitor turret, but that's gonna be for later on. And right now, Blacklist. They seem to be happy to just stay on the base for the meantime. They're still trying to buy time for Wise. 4-2 and 2 should be ready, but as you saw earlier, he can't really stand the Blazing Duet as of yet. Might need the wind chant for the meantime.
Yes, that is the answer. The wind chant. Let's see who he's gonna pick it up. KLVJ about to exceed a milestone, a career all-high time. That Renzio gets out of here. Split. He's distracting the rest of Blacklist.
Go in.
Etomax with a Thunder Drat. Will he fall here? In comes Kelra with the flow and the own. Oh, Winter Truncheon. He's growing, and he's going down, actually.
That's going to be him going down, and a very successful defense there for Blacklist. And now the Lord Waves are going to have to be taken care of, but after that, we should be back on equilibrium. But map control definitely feels like it's more Execration, at least 70%. There you go, Wind Chant. The Wind of Nature locked in for Wise. Finally, this should be a more even match when they collapse together.
No doubt, no doubt. It's lapse in judgment here, I believe, on the side of Execration that caused that easy pickoff on Kelra. Now, Blazing Duet in their face. Chocnu getting hit right at the tip of that Zaman Force. Ejector to buff up his movement speed. Cyclone Ion out of here. Oh, that's a kill squad. That's 5 members of Blacklist. They want to take down Chocnu, but just the same, they need to wait for Kelra. Kelra has to be part of this. Kelra, for every single huge team fight that Execration has, he caused mayhem. He's the one who got a triple earlier.
That's right.
And right now, they can't afford pickoffs. Not like that.
Look at the items here. KLVJ and Kelra max items already.
Woo!
Coming close is going to be Etomax. Everyone is happy with where they are.
Even Wise, my friend, even Wise, he picked up that Wind of Nature, and that was his last item, and it was his key item, but will it stop both of them? Kelra and KLVJ now. Chocnu in trouble.
Oh boy!
Immortality. Here comes the rest of Execration. Oh, Blazing Duet!
Wise!
Blazing Duet! Kelra slays Wise! It's a 1-for-1. Chocnu for Wise. Etomax gonna go down. Edward taking him. Renzio split. Where's he gonna find a target? Split. Looking for a grab. Right here onto Edward. Oh, he's in, but there's no damage to stop it. There's no damage to take advantage, and just like that, they're happy to take this 2-for-1. Blacklist comes out on top.
It was so funny because Wise was like, yeah, I got the Wind of Nature. I should be pretty good. Here comes Kelra with the orb. Takes him down alongside the Blazing Duet.
Oh, speaking of Blazing Duet, KLVJ, if he overstayed, he would have gone down, but just the same. Amazing game sense.
Yeah, and on the top side, Kelra took out the inhibitor. Sneaky here for the Alice.
Just the same, Blacklist International staying on top of their game, keeping tabs on major objectives, keeping tabs on where everyone is, where things are, and just like that, this is essentially neutral, given that both teams have all men on the map and all waves are pushed back. Now they're going to go for this huge objective. Second Lord of the game, 18 minutes in, some scaling already here. Make it a fourth, make it a fifth. Let's see KLVJ looking for that perfect stack. And no! Why?
He got killed!
Here's it, but he does go down. KLVJ slain in the back lines by Edward. Venus falls, Kelra gets him. Oheb, he's running for his life, but it is taken by Kelra. That's a 3-for-1. Rocker, was that worth it?
Getting the Lord probably with a little bit of help of Edwards. I don't know, man. Can he actually clear this? 3 lanes?
That's what it is. They're lacking wave clear. They're lacking wave clear. Here we go. Let's see. Can they go for the defense of a lifetime? Kelra,
Lord's gonna help.
Etomax. Lord's gonna help defend. And Edward takes down Etomax. They don't have a hold. They don't have a hold for these two.
Lord's helping with the defense. What a bro. What a bro, this guy. And of course, it's going to be Edward. Look at this guy.
Literally, the Lord is on my side.
I see what you did there. We're going in. And the Lord's gonna be on bottom, spawning initially for the mid
At full health too.
at full health. This is actually usable very much by Blacklist.
They can capitalize, but Rockhart, let's see.
KLVJ's back. The king is back.
The king is back. That's the damage that they were looking for. Again, Kelra, Etumax. I
Dude.
don't think they'll do much against Lord, but yes, KLVJ should be the answer.
KLVJ, Blacklist has to look at KLVJ right now, because this Blazing Duet's probably the only tool that they have to deal with the Lord. Because Alice really takes a lot of time. Chaknu, not really. Kelra might actually need a lot of help here with the normal attacks, but should be the last siege here.
Oh, Renzio split right into the back. Lord just rampaging, raging right into the turret.
Oh boy.
It is going to stay standing. In comes Edward. He's distracting all of them, and he's going to fall. A shutdown by Kelra, not losing any men. Instead, they go ahead and surrender that turret. Mountain Shocker by Wise. Where's everyone? Where's everyone?
Where is everyone right now? Looks like they are starting the defense. Again, top lane also is a threat. Chaknu,
Oheb gets him with an ejector. Zaman Force laid in, but just enough to pop the immortality on Chaknu. Will he fall? The answer is no. Blazing Duet by KLVJ. The king is looking for some heads. They pop one on Venus. Still no one taken down on Execration. Essen goes. Oh no!
It's
That's
Wise!
one more. Oheb follows. Wise is the only one left. He
Oh.
gets popped. Ladies and gentlemen, game one is gonna go over to Execration.
Execration tilting the tides over the team that usually wins in the early game. 1-0 with the best of 7. They're looking real good.
We did go over 20 minutes here, Rockhart. This winning moment is brought to you by Oppo A94, and we kept saying it's just a matter of time. Execration